The fuel price war between Dangote Refinery and the NNPCL is definitely a welcome development for Nigerian consumers, with Dangote reducing its ex-depot price, that's petrol price, to about 800 and 19 naira per litre. NNPCL has responded by slashing its price down to about 860 naira per litre. Now, this price drop is expected to trickle down to retail outlets, making fuel more affordable for consumers. The competition between Dangote and NNPCL is not only driving prices down, but also increasing the availability of the product. Now, this is because Dangote has reduced its bulk purchase eligibility from 10 million to 2 million litres, making it easier for independent marketers to source products directly from the refinery. According to Bismarck Rowani, Managing Director of Finance Derivatives Company, the price war will benefit consumers in the short run and possibility led to market stabilization by June 2025. However, some marketers are concerned that the price drop could lead to losses, especially for those who are already importing fuel at higher prices. Overall, the fuel price war between both institutions is a positive development for Nigerian consumers who expect to pay lower prices for petrol in the coming months. Well, joining me to discuss this is Dr. Taofiq Raimi. He is a development expert and also a business economist and policy analyst. He joins me virtually from Abuja. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for having me, Dapo.
All right. Is this a surprise to you, the slash in the price of the premium motor spirit that we are seeing almost at a rapid rate?
No, not at all. Sometimes early last year, I had projected that there would be a decline in prices of petroleum products, especially with the coming on stream of Dangote, a private refinery company in Nigeria. I have seen this, that it will happen, and in less than a year, here we are. More than 3 times now, prices of petroleum products have reduced. This is because competition has been introduced into the marketplace. When you have a monopolistic market like we've had over the decades, from only NNPC providing petroleum products largely to consumers in Nigeria, there will not be any encouragement or motivation to improve on the efficiency that will possibly bring down reduction in prices of this petroleum product. So I see that when we have a big player from the private sector calling like Dangote, which came into the shadow last year, I knew that definitely we are hoping for a good time in Nigeria. So I am not completely surprised. I'm only expecting that there will be more benefit when this market becomes fully liberated. Not only in terms of reduction in price, there will also be, which is called affordability. I also expect that the quality of this product will improve over the time. I'm also anticipating that there will be market segmentation that will also make more product available to different end users in our country.
All right, now let's look at the impact of this on other players in the industry. We're talking about marketers, for instance, and including those that import the product. How do you think this would impact on their own ease of doing business?
Yeah, you see, I had also argued that with the Dangote refinery in Nigeria, there is no motivation for anyone to import these products, because Dangote at the time equally told the world that he has more than enough to meet our local need. That is one. Secondly, I want to commend NNPC that they have braced up with towards revitalization, rejuvenation of their own refineries. You will recall that the Port Harcourt refinery started operation sometimes before the end of last year. The Warren Refinery has also said to be on acceleration for operation to commence. The NNPC has also told us that the Kaduna Refinery will also commence the spending product maybe before the end of the first quarter of 2025 or by the second quarter of 2025. So really, honestly, I do not see any need for importing this product. For those who are still importing, I would suggest that first of all, they should, find a way out of closing out on importation. We have more than enough to refine our crude in Nigeria, create employment, support allied industries like fertilizer industries and all that. There is no more encouragement for importation of petroleum into the Nigerian market. In fact, rather, Dangote and NNPC should begin to see not how to export our product, that's refined product, across West beyond West Africa to African country, and even across, to other places in the world. So this is exactly my expectation, and I think it's going to happen. For those who already have maybe order for importation, well, this is business. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
So as an economist, quickly as an economist, what would you be your message in 30 seconds? Maybe an importer is watching right now, or someone in that sector. In 30 seconds, what would be your advice from a financial standpoint as an expert?
My advice is to find a way to close out on those importation licenses, and then come back to our Nigerian economy to get their products locally from Dangote, from NNPC. My focus largely is how to make this product more available and affordable in terms of good quality, in terms of generating more economic prosperity for our consumer and for Nigeria as a whole. So this is exactly what I would say from a development point of view. Financial point of view. It is more to serve the larger population, to make our manufacturing industry to produce, at a cheaper price, and for our transportation cost to be reduced, so that employees and people, our workers, everybody will be able to spend less in terms of cost of transportation. So this should be our major concern, and I want to thank the President, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for all these policies that are now yielding positive fruit, and I want to advance it should be consolidated throughout this year and beyond.
All right, now just quickly, let's look at it from the standpoint also of the consumers, the average Nigerian out there. One would expect that with this price drop, which of course was what I call it, the foundation of the astronomical cost of living. One would expect that it has ripple effect on maybe the price of food, the price of accommodation, transportation, and all of that. But that seems not to be the case. We keep seeing the pump price drop, and we hope that it drops further, but the cost of living still remains stagnant. What do you suggest as a solution to address this?
Okay, first of all, I want organized private sector to have a role to play in this matter. You are quite right with your observation, and this is the concern of many consumers. That yes, we have been told that prices of petroleum has come down, petroleum products, especially the petrol. But as this reflected in the marketplace, this is the question of concern. So there are many strategies that can be used. One, the organized labor like NLC, who usually when prices go up, if for instance petroleum prices have gone up now, I'm sure they will start talking of protests and all that. But when it comes down, there is no proper support from their end in order to make this consumer to benefit from it through through advocacy, through communication, that look, this thing has come down. Prices must reflect in terms of from the transportation end, from the even rent and all other aspects. That's number one. Number two, civil society organizations also have a role to play. Number three, government agencies that are in charge of ensuring that consumers are not ripped off also has a role to play. National Orientation, National Orientation Agency also have a role to play. Consumer Agency at federal level also has a role to play. So even we, as individual consumer, when we get to where we have to buy things, it's also part of it to say, look, we are aware that prices that, petroleum product prices that you people have been talking as the excuse for increment in all these products have come down. So we must also be alive to asking questions and to demand from service provider that prices of products must come down. Government must not live. Of course, we are living in a capitalist economy where people determine prices, or the forces of market determine prices, and government has little regulation. But despite that, there's still the need to have this watchdog across all these various levels that I've mentioned. By this, I believe we will see the benefit of this price drop. But I expect that there will be more in due course when the refineries, government refineries, all of them are peak. I also expect that group refineries should also come on stream in the next couple of years. So let's continue on this trajectory. Things will continue to be better for the Nigerian economy and for all of us as citizens of Nigeria beyond.
All right, thank you so much, Dr. Taofiq Raimi, development expert, business economist, and policy analyst, joining virtually from Abuja. It's been a pleasure, sir.
Thank you for having me.
All right.